Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Skyblock. We're getting to the point in this series now where we're probably going to start facing harder and harder. Well, we are going to start facing harder and harder crystals, which means that we are going to have to get into soon, very soon at least, or in the near future, we're going to start to get into making farms and that sort of stuff so that we can maintain vault crystals and run vault crystals. And for that, we're not only going to need knowledge, but for the crafts themselves, we're going to need our favorite, chromatic steel, which is made with chromatic iron and carbon. Right now, as it has it, I'm sitting on a pretty decent little supply here. Not that much, but I can probably get a few more chromatic steel ingots out. However, and it is a bit of a throwback to the last episode where I forgot about bounties. Look at this. I just logged into my world and I saw two amazing bounties that I just want to get done here today. Mine 11 Larimar ore, which is super simple. We know how simple that is. And look at the rewards. We get a little wand and some bronze, but then we get 16 chromatic steel as well as 11 netherite. And netherite, it's used for some stuff. I can't fully remember what right now at the moment. But yeah, it does have a few different crafting recipes. It's required in some of the stations and stuff, which is also good for us to continue progressing in the quest, get into catalyst and inscriptions and all of that. So this, to me, big no-brainer. And bounties are so important to keep up with demand and everything like that. Now, the second one, I also saw this one, which gives us, what is this? 19 chromatic steel ingots. And all we gotta do is complete the easiest objective in Vault Hunters, which is light the braziers. So I'm gonna get both of those, and then we'll see if we're able to make a crystal or if we're gonna have to go hunting for some materials. Oh, our dear expertise triggered. The lucky altar. We have 20% chance of that happening. We just got free crystal, which is nice because there was honey inside that. I love the crystal altar expertise. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I use one of these Seal of the Scouts, put it in here. That guarantees the light the brazier objective. And as I say, we are very close in getting into catalyst and inscriptions, which is the two ways of modifying your crystal to things that you require or want. I wonder if we have exactly 9 of these. I wonder if we should try and complete this quest first. Can I craft this? I can. Okay, so that's some of the chromatic steel already gone. It's a very, very important resource early on. But there we go. That's a quest completed. And for that, I think I got 9 catalyst fragments. If you're playing Vault Hunters yourself and you don't know about this, this is a huge part of what makes Vault Hunters more fun. These are basically modification units for your crystal. And so you can, for example, craft an ornate one. And what that is going to do is it's going to increase the amount of ornate chests with 25%. So instead of finding 4, you'd find 5. Is that correct, percentage-wise? Now, these do cost catalyst fragments and beniotite and dreamstone. Dreamstone, we have 7 of, so we could craft 1 catalyst if we really wanted to. They also cost 9 of these, and there are a bunch of different ones. For example, I could craft a plentiful one, which would generate more ores, and since we're hunting Larimar, that would be fitting. For now, though, I think I'm gonna hold back. I think I'm gonna hold back and not make a catalyst at this moment in time. I am gonna move my catalyst fragments over here, because if you have a catalyst on the vault, you can't find more fragments. You have to have an unmodified vault to find the fragments, at least in the current version. Now, there are discussions to change this. I know that a lot of the seasoned players, a lot of the community members really would like to see that change, but we'll see. So what I should do, since I got this crystal for free, I should just jump in, really. I should just craft this up and put my pouch back on. Make sure I have everything. Why do I have a magnet in my inventory? I'm not sure. For mining ores, I mean, this is better for mining ores. I do lose that trap disarm and the item quantity, though, for looting chests. But actually, I kind of like that trade-off, specifically for this vault. So let's put our ore magnet on here. And yeah, I think that's it. I think we just go in and see what we can do. The goal, again, is to just complete this vault, as well as getting 11 Larimar, because it gives us so much chromatic steel. Crazy amounts. We got a nice cozy jungle theme as well. As I say, light the braziers is so incredibly simple, and in this case we need to do 3 of them. Oh, I think we just plopped an Omega room in our very first room. Look at this. Is today the day? Okay, this is a gilded library, and an Omega room does not have mobs unless I get a trap, of course. But this is great. Gilded is going to give us jewel pouches, dreamstones, vault diamonds, which I don't think we need at the moment, but still. This is such an incredible find. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm just going to spend time looting this entire room, I think. Going up the long, windy stairs to the upper section of the library. Lots of books here as well. Should I want some books? Ah, I got a mob trap. That is the one thing that can happen in Omega Room to create a bit of a challenge. Hello, sir. One shot. Okay, I think I got majority of the chests. I spent a good 3 minutes. That's not bad. Look at this. Look at this, though. Look at my inventory. Look at the amount of jewel pouches I just got. And 2 magnets. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I also got 30 dreamstones. Remember, we had like 7 of those. And those are going to be very useful in the future. Yeah, this was a... Oh, little cheeky one there. This was a great find. Very lucky start to today's episode. I am not complaining. Right, next thing we want to do is just find ourselves a little nice ore room and get our 11 Lermar, as well as clicking, we need to click 3 of these. Now that's a quite brutal one. 50% mob damage. Don't have to click that one. That's actually quite difficult. Important with braziers is, of course, to read and see if they benefit you or if they're too harsh. For us, like, we would love to click a copiously one if we find one. That would give us more gems. Might just as well, since this is a pretty calm vault, I might as well get myself a few of these azalea bushes and maybe some moss. Moss is such a good resource. Just multiply it with bone meal. I'm sure we have some moss, but yeah. Doesn't hurt to get a little bit of a base supply here. Oh, and you know what else? Mossy cobble. Again, so much in Vault Hunters, and specifically so in Sky Vaults, is just making use of the resources that's in the vaults that you go into. I really think it's an underrated part of the game, and it's quite enjoyable as well. Still no ore room found, though. Oh, is that ornates up there? I think that's an ornate POI. Have a look. Oh, spiders. Yeah, it's ornate. This is great for getting carbon, but also, of course, the gear. Look at that. Wow, I got a hat, a sword, and leggings. All in one chest. That's an incredible lucky one. And I just spotted a little shop here as well. I'm going to go into. Hello there. Anything good for sales? Hamburger, 2 hamburgers, and a focus. A rare focus, but no, I'm going to keep my money. Save me money. Ah, finally found an ore room as well. Nice. Okay. Still don't have any braziers clicked, but that's all right. There's a brazier in every room. Pretty much there might be an occasion when they don't spawn in, but in all normal ore rooms or common rooms, there should be a brazier. It's just that I haven't really looked for them. Right. We need Lermar. I will probably complete this bounty in this one POI. That's how simple this bounty is. And the reward is outrageously good. What's that now? Just 7 without even mining out everything that I saw. Simple. Very simple. Calm and simple. Stress-free. Easy gaming. And it's completed. Now, mining ores is always going to be good. Specifically, as we get into mods and machines and stuff, they're going to require pogs and other things. However, I don't know if I'm in the mood to even clear this ore room. I've done what I came to do. And I might just... Well, I'll mine this one out because I killed the mobs. But I might opt into just not mining anymore, although it might be echo gems. There might be something very rare upstairs. So maybe I should. Now, Painite, this red stuff here, is a resource that it feels like you have tons of and never use. And then when you get into gear crafting or gear repairing, it goes super quick. So it's one of those, yeah, that feels like you have what you need, but then you keep coming back for more. Right, so this one, I think I'm going to take this one. Increase the mob speed slightly, and we get a bit more soul shards when killing mobs. But that's one of the 3 braziers. Again, brazier is so simple. If you're ever behind, where you don't have money to resurrect yourself if you're playing in normal mode, one very clever thing to do is to run a brazier vault and not interact with the vault. Just go and look for the braziers in the center of the room, and that way you can get some free gold back in the completion crate. I think you'll get 9 gold if you complete one of these. May sound a bit silly, but it's a good way to come back if you have absolutely nothing. Ooh, what is that? More experience, but ethereal mobs. That's a pass for me, I think. Might get these gilded chests. Wow, there are a lot of gilded chests here. My inventory is completely full because once again I forgot shulker boxes, and I don't have a backpack yet for jewel pouches. I wasn't to know that we would get like an omega room in the first room. Oh, hello there. Oh, I've just spawned in the entire room. No, now I have. Oh, that was stupid. There are 2 living POIs here that I kind of want. Freeze everything. Let's try and slow this down a little bit. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have poor AoE in this game. Like, I'm one-shotting most things, but I'm not the sturdiest. Oh my lord, really, iskall? What are you doing? I just lighter dashed into something. Oh man, oh that was so bad. That was so silly. So very dumb of me. Oh, why did I do that? Oh no. The death train continues. That was so silly. I could have just easily just completed the vault instead, but I decided, I saw some living chests and I was like, oh, okay, I want to get that. And then I just got myself in troubles. Again. The death train continues. 9 golds to resurrect. We're still fine on the gold. But my goodness. That was so... that was so stupid. Oh, look at all the jewel pouches though. The flip side. Right, so now, I mean, the biggest shame here is that we only... Well, it's not a shame, it doesn't matter. But we only completed one of these. We didn't actually get the simplest one. Didn't I say it's the easiest thing you could ever roll? And then I go in and I unalive myself. Oh, iskall. Sometimes being that greedy is not great. I wasn't even being greedy, though. It wasn't even greed. It was just me being... It was just pure stupidity. And here's what's worse, is that I don't really have... Okay, I have some of these. Yeah, I don't really have any good resources to fuel these. I'll have to use coal, which is not optimal, because we need coal for lots of things. Anyway, that'll keep my computer on for a little while I deloot. We did get some good stuff, though. And we got a lot of magnets, 3 magnets and 3 vault gear pieces. Let's just go and multi-identify, see if we get anything interesting here. Ooh, that sword actually does more damage than my axe. And it has an empty suffix. I suppose what we could do here, it's only scrappy. Doesn't have a ton of crafting potential, but I do have a couple of platings. Let me just do this. Oh, that is a chaining roll. The attack range is not great, though. Let's see if I can do... Nope, I destroyed it. There we go, chaining again. Okay. 2 chains. Might be a weapon upgrade time here. Although I really like the chilling cloud on my sword, on my axe. Is that all the plating I had? Or do I have more in here? No, I have some more. I used the chaotic focuses there to roll the groups of them. Now, I don't really like the attack range. I think the attack range is pretty bad, specifically on a sword. Ah, really? I messed it up. Yeah, I would prefer it increased damage like that. Oh, okay, that might be a big upgrade. I'm doing 52 damage and I'm moving to 58. Now, I'm a big fan of my chilling cloud because that slows down the mobs and freezes them and lets me do other stuff. I'm gonna smelt this old axe though, but I'll try this axe, try this sword out and see what we can do with it. See if it feels better. It's a lot of emotional feelings. The rest of this can be scrapped, however. And next, let's have a look in our pouch. We got, yeah, I mean, we got a lot of dreamstone there and we got some other good stuff. Nice little catch of things. Almost a stack of Larimar as well. I barely looted anything, mind you. I was just going for that ore room and that gilded room. But yeah, there we go. Then we got, of course, all of these jewel pouches. And I'm going to take my time to open these because I think that one thing that would really increase our efficiency inside vaults would be mining speed and a better chest breaker. So, ooh, that's a legendary. I think I'm going to go with the mining speed anyway, you know. Yep, I think so. And here, I'll go with a random choice. That was bad. Oh, a hammer jewel. Huge. Very, very good for the future. Another legendary vanilla immortality. I guess I'll take it. It's not bad. Having a vanilla immortal tool for Skyvaults is quite strong. And that one is, oh, it's a flawless jewel. Lots of different stuff. Okay, we'll save that one. This one we can go in the bin. Oh, a legendary mining speed one. Yes! Ah, we have got super lucky with these. Like, and then I got a hammer. Like, so lucky. Anyone who's played a lot of Vault Hunters is watching this. You'll have to let me know in the comments, but this is kind of insane luck that we got with a few jewels there. 2 hammer jewels, a legendary mining speed, a couple of legendary vanilla immortality ones. Oh man, okay. That mining speed is going to help us loads when we get to make our next tool, which we'll probably soon do. Might be a thing for the next episode or so. Not entirely sure. Anyway, give us that chromatic steel that we are owed. 16. That was such a good bounty. Silly that I couldn't complete both. But anyway, we still have this bounty, and we have another one here that I think I'm going to re-roll and see if I can find anything with a little bit more interest. Oh, 16 again. Some knowledge, some stake. This is a harder one though. 23 dweller mobs is not an easy find in one vault. And what I like to do, one was not great. What I like to do here is I like to see if I can get a bounty that I can complete in 1 vault or less. Well, in 1 vault. Yeah, this is going to require a lot of mob triggering. Before I make my decision on that, let's actually make a new plunderer's crystal. I do have enough for this. Yeah, let's make a new one of these plunderers where I don't gain experience. Ooh, when it was free. Okay. That would have been a bit of a grind to get the brick there, I think. Yeah, let's make a new one of those. And do I just want to do a mob hunt and just try and get the... Oh, wait, I can't modify this. Oh, I can't put brazier on it. Oh, I'm stupid. That might have been a big miss there. Let's see. Can I do this? This looks pretty simple. Seeds. Please say that I can do this. That was a big mistake again. I played so much Vault Hunters and I'm making these silly decisions. It's kind of funny. But yeah, no, this was fine. I can make this. Okay. Whew. Now the problem is that this crystal here is going to stay level 30. So we might have just wasted those resources because we don't want to... Well, we might want to run a lower level vault. We'll see how much we level up. But okay, so I'm going to do this. We're going to get another brazier on there. And then I just have to make a decision whether 16 rerolls would get me a better one than this for chromatic steel, easier to do, or if I want to go after dwellers, which this is definitely not guaranteed in 1 vault. Dwellers can be quite rare depending on the theme we get. And speaking about theme, I do have 1 augment, which has a decent amount of dwellers. They're fairly common, as I can see here with the bar of dwellers there. It's not incredible by any means. Let's get the seal on. You know what? I'll just take it. I think it's a very good reward, and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, and I do like a little bit of a challenge. So yeah, let's do it. And this time I'm going to bring my shulker box as well, and let's see if we can get out of that death train that we are currently on. By the way, my boots are level 17, and the black market is offering rare level 29 boots. How much of this? I have 3,000. Yeah, I might buy that actually. That might be a good purchase. Let's see. Ooh, a lot more armor. Like a lot more armor, but the rest of it is not the greatest. If I could roll increased attack damage. Do I not have the crafting thing? Have I not got that far yet? I don't. Huh. You know what? This might be a good time to do that quest. Modifier workbench. This is a very... You can see how much stuff we need. Oh no, do I not have any iron though? Yeah, I do. We just gotta smelt it up. Anvil and modifier workbench. This is why we like to collect the chromatic steel so that we can make stuff like this. Yes, there we go. Okay, this is a very, very strong tool, specifically early game. It's getting a few changes in the next update of Vault Hunters. It's actually getting even stronger, but for now, this thing here allows you to craft 1 selected modifier onto your gear. So rather than relying on randomness, I can actually select one thing here. Now, some of these are grayed out because they require a higher level than I am, or the gear to be higher level, or they need to be discovered. However, in this case, I could add health to these boots if I wanted to, or I could add the increased attack damage. My current boots has 7% increased attack damage. Let's actually have a look of how much that affects our DPS. They're 58 to 54. So it's like going back to the axe in terms of damage. We could opt in going defensively and going resistance instead. But you know what? I think I'm going to stick with attack damage. So I need some of these amplifying focuses, and then I have gold in here. And then I'm going to craft on this and hope for a 14 roll. I got a 12. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's not bad. And then I'll just keep the item quantity and the durability as my suffixes. Put Depth Strider on here. Oh, I need some levels again. There we go. We got the flasks for that. Depth Strider, Feather Falling, and Unbreaking. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We also completed another quest, so that was a great side effect. We got some Vault Alloy from that. I'm going to plop that in the forge. And maybe I should keep up with this as well. Getting at least... I like to keep a little bit at hand if I need a repair core. But yeah, let's sacrifice this and get a little bit more proficiency. In case we want to craft stuff. All right, these boots can go in the bin. Another good thing with these is that they have crit hit resistance, which is really important against spiders, remember I've said. With that, I think that I am ready to try out my new sword. Ready to see if we can do the Vault Dweller bounty. And this time, leave this death train that we're on. Oh my goodness. We just got ourselves the rarest theme in Vault Hunters. The rarest theme in Vault Hunters. And not only is it the rarest, it is only available at level 30 above. And we have just hit level 30. This is like incredible. Now, this is a very hard theme. This is a void theme. The positive with this theme is that it has echo gems spawn in. A lot of echo gems, which you need for things. Other themes do too, but this one has an incredible amount of echo gems. The negative thing with it, apart from the mobs being absolutely horrible and dangerous and high damage and all of that, is this stuff here, the void liquid. If I step in this, I lose time the longer I'm in it. It does have very cool, very nice looking blocks though. Very nice Iskall looking blocks that I might want to collect. Actually, do I want to see this vault as a block collecting and just take it real slow? Because like, look at these iron platings. I could build some nice things with these things. Or even just like the background blocks, like all of these gray ones. Is that gray concrete? Yeah, that's gray concrete. I love concrete. I'm a big fan of plastic fantastic builds in Minecraft. If my base could look like this theme, I said in this series I'm not going to be focusing on making a pretty base, and I'm not. But it's still it would be nice if it would be having one color. Oh dear. It's going to be a bit dangerous first room. Can I just try and skip past it? I heard some spawns. Guardians in there. Horrible room for my level. I don't want to interact with them. I'm going to have to though. I'm going to have to go through that room to go back. It's okay. I'm just going to take it real nice and slow. I might not do the dwellers here. I don't actually know. You know what I can do? Oh, it's also a Champions Abode theme, so it has a lot more champions in here. I could take a look at the theme here somewhere, and I can see the rate of different mobs. And as you can see, this is a very tank and assassin heavy theme. Very few dwellers, so few dwellers and few horde mobs in comparison to other themes. So yeah, getting 23 dwellers in here is gonna be... I mean, I could get them from traps, I guess, but it's gonna be not gonna be easy. And I just heard a champion spawn. It's a champion tank. Hello there. Just froze you. I'm actually pretty good with this build at killing mobs, one targets. Even better with my axe. So I might put my axe there. Because I can freeze them with Nova. And then now I have a chance of getting that glacial frostbite stuff. But yeah, he's so slow when he's frozen that I'm not worried. Nice. Got a magnet from him, some bronze. Oh, and there was another guy spawning in. Oops. So for one-hit targets, this axe is still going to outdo the sword, of course, because it has that 25% chance of doing double damage every time I strike it. But against multiple mobs, I think my sword is going to be better. Anyway, yeah, I honestly, guys, I think my new objective, I talked about this in the last episode, to create your own objectives, is going to be to collect a bunch of these blocks and use them for a potential base upgrade in a near future. Because there's some really nice looking blocks in here. I just want to kind of collect everything, but look at my tool. My tool is going to break doing this. I guess I can use this until it breaks, because this I can always mend. Hilarious that we got this extremely rare theme. Now, completing this vault is important, not just for the bounty, not just for the reason of getting off that death train, but also for the fact that completing this vault has a chance of giving us this theme as an augment. I think it's a 1 in 5, so it's not a high chance, but there is a chance, and that means that we can create these ourselves. This is an ore room. I might want to go down and look here, because there is a good chance that there will be an echo gem. Yeah, let's do it. Let's actually have a look here. Just take it nice and slow. More tanks, as you saw on the theme thing. There are going to be loads of tanks in this theme. I'm going to try my sword because there's 3. Look at that chain. Oh, beautiful. That guy's just... that guy's just stuck and confused in the core. Hello, sir. Actually, dual wielding 1 axe and 1 sword like this is kind of strong. Right, my tools have seen better days, but let's see. There's an echo gem immediately, or an echo ore immediately. See how many I get. 3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right, can I do this? Oh. It hurts so much. The mobs in this team are so dangerous. Any echo gems here, though? No, not that I can see. Oh, man, my Paxel is actually about to die here. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. I don't have another way of doing this. Like, I have my diamond pickaxe with mending, but mending doesn't work inside vaults. Also, it's silk touch, so it's not great for mining these ores in the vault either. My build is actually quite good in this vault, or it feels like it at least. Can I punch these? I can punch them. Oh Oh, that's huge. Yeah, my build is quite good in this vault because I'm pretty good at single target, and there are loads of tanks and they're slow, and I'm a frost build, so I slow them down even more. It's not too bad actually, but how annoying that my tool is so low that I can't really mine out much more of the resources in here. This is like a theme that is so rare that it might not be that we ever see this theme again without an augment in this playthrough. That's how rare this theme is. If only I would have brought a repair core and an anvil, I could have repaired my Paxel inside the vault, and we would have been okay here. But yeah, it's getting very low now. Very low. I cannot not look upstairs in an ore room. I have to have a look here as well in one of these. Oh, wow. Harder mobs and richer ores. You know what? How about I kill the mobs first before I give them the modifier? Then I take that and then I mine the ores out. Smart. I think I saw an echo gem. Yeah, an echo gem. Okay, right. So let's grab that. That gives us richer ores, which is basically copiously. So it gives us another 15% or whatever it said to double this echo gem, which it didn't. But still, could have. It could have done it. Look at all these Benutite though. They got doubled. Classic. Look at the durability of my tools right now. They're both saying no. Stop hacking away with us, please. I'm actually a little bit annoyed at myself because I really want these blocks, man. That's silly though, isn't it? There's nothing I can do about it. There's no point in being annoyed at myself for that. That's stupid, iskall. Oh, I heard a champion spawn in. Is it a tank again? Yeah, looks like it. Wonder if he's stuck up here. Oh, he's got an aura of sorts. Oh, that's a very, that aura there, you should be very careful with. That is a vulnerable aura, which means that whenever he hits you, he applies vulnerability to you, so that the next hit from him and other mobs are increased by 10% damage. It goes very quickly to stack up and makes a lot of damage very, very quickly if he hits you. Oh, an Omega chestplate he gave us though. Wow, we'll take that. Again, we are very good at handling these slow mobs. Slow and steady mobs because of our freeze build. Speaking about which, actually, I do have 2 unspent skill points. Okay. Interesting. We'll look at that later. Uh-oh. These are the assassin mobs. They are very, very awful, specifically when they have a crossbow. And specifically when one of them is a champion. Okay, I got one. That crossbow guy is dealing so much damage. I'm just gonna have to dance around them. Here he is. Ouch! Whew! Was that like 3 hearts of damage? I got him. Okay, just the champion remaining, I think. I need my axe. I freeze him. He's stuck here. Oh! Oh, he did a lot of damage. I want that focus. Put some of these blocks that I've collected away. I heard you. I hear you guys. Here's another ore room. I wonder if I should have a little bit of a look. Really want to get off that death train though, so I should really just complete it. But it is a good theme, and I haven't had much issues apart from those assassins there. If I keep getting tanks, that's great for me. That being said though, I can't really mine anything. Well, I could. It's not fully broken yet. Could mine 1 echo. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. I'm not gonna break anything around it though. Oh, there's probably some hidden gems underneath here, isn't it? I have 111 durability. One of those took a lot of that. Okay. Is it gonna break? Ah, it broke. Okay, goodbye. The vault tool doesn't fully disappear like a vanilla pickaxe does, so I'm not worried about breaking it. It's just sad when it happens. 32 durability now. Oh my lord, there's another rich ores here. Uh-oh. This guy has strength buff. Oh! I wonder if that was an aura, so all of those guys around him does a lot more as well. Maybe. Oh, dear. Whew, that arrow could have killed me. That arrow could have killed me too. Okay. Oh, it's a little baby. Little baby shooter. Okay. Whew, he was so fast. Oof. Now remember, I did take increased mob damage, as indicated up here by my modifier. So they are doing even more damage than their basic damage. And I still haven't killed the champion. I don't even know where he is. I'm worried he's gonna one-shot me. Oh, here he is, because he has that blood sword, which I think is strength. I got him though. I got him. My little freeze build pulls through once again. Good defensive little build, even though I'm using the elytra. That's a pylon that I could break there to get a temporal, but I might actually want to take it. Get rid of these, and... oh, it's 2 absorption hearts. I think I'm going to go for breaking it, see if I can get a relic. No, nothing. Right, I don't think I've killed a single dweller, which is not a shocking factor, because we're playing this very tough theme and very rare dweller spawner theme. Oh, this guy has mana steal. Look at my mana bar. But, what I was going to say was, before I triggered this guy, which I now want to kill... oh dear. Did he do no damage to me, though? That was weird. He hit me and he blinded me, which they do for a short amount of time. Cause extra chaos. I think I should make my return home. That's what I was going to say. And just take the victory with my light abrasure one. We knew it was going to be hard with the dwellers. And it was amplifiedly difficult doing it with the with this theme. But I think that's okay. It's fine. Oh, wait. Did we just pull a living Omega room? Oh my, okay. 6 minutes remaining. No. Where did I get that from? 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes remaining. I think we loot. Loot this. Our objective just changed. Look at all these living. This should be quite a healthy amount of knowledge we're getting. Okay, 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. I certainly haven't looted everything here, but I've looted a healthy amount. I even see some chests up there. That's annoying. I don't have dash on cooldown or off cooldown, but I'm gonna have to head home, and I really want to get these 2 braziers before I run fully out of time. Now, I don't really care about what braziers I click, but I gotta find some to click. So start room, if you look at the map in the top left hand corner, is right of that little orange that you see. So we're not terribly far away, but time is running out and I don't have the braziers. Did I overgreed? Did I get stuck in that room too long? And look at this. This is another Omega room. It's another library. Oh, unfortunate. I don't have any time to loot this at all. I gotta prioritize here. 2 more braziers. Come on. I have said that this is the easiest objective of them all. Right. I'm just gonna click this. Grievous wounds is not great because it reduces your healing efficiency. The amount of hearts you can heal. 1 minute. Oh, this is gonna be very tight. Need to keep some kiwis or something in my inventory so I can get some extra time. Hopefully we can find a brazier super simply in here. Don't see it. I don't see it. I do see it. Come on. Come on, dash. Okay. 44 seconds. This should be doable, but we have to cross this very, very horrible room with lots of spawns. Dash is off cooldown. Okay. Just fly straight through this room. Into safety. Into home. And complete this objective. Get off the death train. We'll take this victory. Yes. Woo. Good vault. 54,000 experience. I feel like that's a lot. It is a lot. I barely did anything. I did mine 2 echo ores though, which I mean that's a great success. Level 33. Yeah, this is the worry about over leveling. It goes very, very fast, and I also forgot to turn off my computer like an idiot. But that's okay. We'll start it up with the help of some overgrown wooden chunks. Got loads of this stuff that I wanted to collect though, which I'm happy about. I think I might leave that in here. I want to leave it here. Yeah, look at that. Almost feel like a shulker box with stuff. Lots of nice blocks for us to like build something. Just a platform, just a more unified area, I think. We also got a completion crate. Perhaps our biggest find? No, our biggest find for sure was the 4 echo gems. That's such a good find. But perhaps our biggest other find is this Omega chestplate we got. Let's put these away. We're going to pop this crate as well. And we're going to hope to get Oh, 154 knowledge. We're gonna hope to get the augment, the void augment, so that we can recreate that vault ourselves, potentially using catalysts to increase the amount of ores even more. And let's pop the crate. Turn my magnet off. Do we get the augment? We didn't, but we got an artifact and a lemon, but we didn't get the augment. No gear either, but we got an artifact though. Huh. Is that our first artifact? I think it might be. I'm gonna let that sit in there because what I want to do before I open it is I want to set up a station for the artifact home, which gives us another artifact actually. But let's take it one step at a time here. Let's identify this gear, see if this chestplate's any good. We got a legendary living magnet with reach. Reach is it's a good stat. It's a good stat. It allows you to mine things that are further away, but it's not the greatest. Look at the pull speed of this thing though. Whew, that's pretty incredible. That is a magnet I'm going to upgrade to instead of our copious magnet that we have. But I'm also going to save my copious magnets because we might want that for all runs. And I might even save this one, although I don't think I'll use it. Right, the boots. We just got new boots that are better. That one we don't need. And these are also boots with movement speed, resistance, more defensive boots. But nah, I think that can all go in the bin. Right, let's see it. The Omega chest plate. It's got loads of different stuff, including a lot of mana. What does this chestplate have? Yeah, I mean, it's a straight up upgrade without me even re-rolling this thing. Versus this, yeah, huge upgrade. More resistance. Actually, not a huge upgrade, but it got more stuff. And it's Omega, and it looks cool, so I'll bin that. We're still using the Elytra, though. Can't do that for much longer, by the way, because the mobs are really starting to hurt. I'm going to need that chestplate. But check this out. We got this completed, and that was the main goal. And now we just got 19 more chromatic. Nice. Things are looking good. We're off the death train. And I actually feel like those echo gems that we just pulled, that was a big victory. That's going to mean a lot further down the line when we start building or start making farms and all of that stuff. Now, since I got my first artifact, wouldn't it be a very nice thing? Oh, we need black chromatic. This is where the chromatic steel just disappears. I think I can do this. If I make 2 of these and I can still make that. Yeah. I think it would be a beautiful ending to this episode to end by setting up our artifact home, popping our 2 artifacts that we're going to have here, because we do get one from the quest, and start filling the board. This is the ultimate goal of Vault Hunters. And for now, I'm going to set it up here, right off the edge, right next to my family members. And what I like to do, it renders the artifact puzzle like this. And if you don't play with shaders, you can see them a bit better. But with my shaders, what I like to do is I like to put some... Is it Vaultstone I like to put behind? I can't remember, but yeah, it does make it a little bit more visible to make this puzzle happen. See, the ultimate goal, of course, of Vault Hunts is to solve this puzzle, get all the 25 individual pieces, and then reach level 100 so that you can get the Herald, the final boss, by clicking this thing. The game does continue after that, but that's the very standard goal of Vault Hunters, and that's what we're going to do in this series. So, let's roll our first artifact. This one is always going to be a victory. It's the Nether Bridge. It's the one that goes up here. Nice. And that one goes here. At first, for some reason, my brain just froze there thinking I got a duplicate, but I didn't. No. There we go. Beautiful. The artifact collection has started. I'll make this look better in the future. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't. We'll see. And we're level 33 now, so we got a lot of skill points to spend. I might do a little bit of stuff here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to go a couple of levels in strength. That gives us some base damage. We had 58 DPS before. That brings us to 72 because all the multipliers are affecting that. Then I think I'm going to go 2 levels in haste. Helps us with looting chests. And, screw it. We'll just do that. 78 DPS. Looking pretty strong. I do like this frost build that we have. It's very defensive. It's not the most flashy one, but it's nice. It's nice. Thank you so much for watching, dudes. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next episode.